Hello, today we are going to see how to apply for BBMP e-Khata. This is a comprehensive video which includes the required documents, how to submit an application, how to track your application status, and how to download your final e-Khata. In our case, we already have the manual Khata. We are going to apply for the e-Khata. To apply for the BBMP e-Khata, we need the following documents. First one is the property tax application number. We can find this property tax application number in a property tax receipt. Let me show you that. This is a property tax receipt. You can find the 10-digit application number at the top left corner. This is the application number. Next, we need the deed registration number. We can find the registration number in our sale deed. Let me show you that. This is our registration number. BMH means the name of the sub-register office, followed by one is a book number, followed by the document number and the year of registration. So usually this data is printed at the back side of your register sale deed. Since we need the author of the applicant and Bestcom customer ID, we can find the customer ID in our electricity bill. Let me show you that. This is our electricity bill. You can see the account ID followed by the 10 digit number. This is our electricity account ID. We need the building photo. These are building photo. And finally, we need the latest incubation certificate. In a separate video, we explained how to apply and download the incubation certificate on Kaveri Online Service website. So we have shared the link in the description. Please check it. Once we have this document, we can search the draft e-Khata. To search the draft e-Khata, we should access the BBMP of the Citizen Corner page. We share this link in the description. Please check it. And importantly, to search the draft e-Khata, we do not require to provide our login credentials like a mobile number or the OTP or CAPTCHA. We can just use the BBMP Citizen Corner URL and we can search our draft e-Khata. Now, to search, we need the ward name or the number. We can find the ward name and number in our property tax receipt. So we have highlighted here. This is the ward name and the number. We entered our ward number and clicked search. Click the ward number. In search type, we can search our draft e-Khata by following types. So, property EPID number. Come to know the EPID number once we have the draft. So this option is not applicable for us now. We can find the draft e-Khata by owner name, assessment number, property address, or book number. So we can get these data in our property tax receipt or our registered deed. Let me show you these details. Property tax receipt, we can find the owner name here. Just for my cursor, this is assessment number and this is a property address. By using this data, we can find the draft e-Khata. Now I'm going to find our draft e-Khata based on the assessment number. Search type, we select our assessment number. In search, we entered assessment number based on the data in our property tax receipt. And then we click search. Our property data displays here. Here, download option is there. Just below the download, there is option draft e-Khata. Just click on that and you can download your draft e-Khata. This is our draft e-Khata. Here we can find our EPD number. So now we have a draft. Next is to proceed the application. Proceed with the e-Khata application. In the table, there is option submit information for final e-Khata and for correction in e-Khata. Just below that, click submit option. The pop-up shows we need to log in. So let's log into EOST website by using our mobile number, OTP and CAPTCHA and find our draft e-Khata based on the EPID number and we will submit an application. Let me explain that. This is the BBMP e-Khata website. Here we can log in using a credential. I share this website link in the description. Please check it. Let's enter our mobile number. Enter CAPTCHA. Click login. So it shows that OTP is sent to register mobile number. Yeah, we just received the OTP. So again we enter the CAPTCHA 14 and enter the OTP. OTP is 597120. Click login. Now we logged into ERC website. The left side, a panel is there. In the panel, select Get e-Khata. Need to find a property. So enter the ward name or number. We already explained how to find the ward number or name in our property tax receipt. So I'm going to search my ward number. Once entered in search tab, I'm going to select property EPID and I'm going to enter my EPID number. In search, I entered my EPID number and I'm going to click search. Now we have found our property result. And here in the table, submit information for final e-Khata and for correction in e-Khata. So just click below that, click submit. Here there is a top panel. This panel are by it's a default data based on your record in BBMP. So we don't need to provide any actions here. And now here the property type. In property type, the option, in our case, we are going to submit a ecata application for apartment. So I select multi-story flats and enter our 10-digit application number. As mentioned before, we can find our 10-digit application number in a property tax receipt. Let me show you again. So here is a property tax receipt and we can find the 10-digit application number at the left top corner. Here is a 10-digit number. Should enter this number in our ecata application. Once we enter our 10-digit application number, click on get tax data. Once we click get tax data, our property tax data will display here. That includes a source application number and the survey number and the owner of the property, property address and the type and size measurement of the property. And then click save and forward. Tax data saved. And next step is we need to provide the Kaveri registration data. Here, if the registration was made after 1st April 2024, enter the registration number. And the second option is if the registration was made before 1st April 2024, the documents providing the claim must be uploaded. And third option is there is no document to prove the registered right. In our case, we have a data which is registered after 2004. Select the option 1. We have selected the option 1. Here we need to enter the registration number. So we have already mentioned that we can find our registration number in our registered deed, and we can usually find the registration data at the back side of the page. We just entered our registration number here and we are going to click get Kaveri document data. Once we click the fetch data, below is the data from the Kaveri. This includes the property ownership and the measurement and the property schedule here, and much more details about property data based on Kaveri record. Now, please select the property from the deed information. So once we select our property deed information displayed, this includes the property schedule and the measurement. Here the measurement is given in square meter. Let's select the option square meter and select the schedule. Now let's click save deed. Deed details are saved and added to the list. Click on. Now our Kaveri deed details are saved here. Let's click continue. Next is by default it has selected area in Kaveri system and the measurements are matching to my registered deed. So I'm going to click continue. In account holders recorded in the book, there are two options. My property is not signed by the ARO in above scan of manual register. The option 2 is my property is signed by ARO in the above scan of manual register. If we have the manual ecata, we can select the option it is signed by the ARO. In our case, there are two applicants. We have verified the Aadhaar for both the applicants, applicant 1 and the applicant 2. So let's property location. We entered our apartment name to search our properties. In house number, we have given our flat number, and building we entered our apartment name, and followed by the village and the road and the landmark we have given and the pin code, and also we uploaded our property photo, the building photo. Now click save and forward. Address details added. We have given our property details. This includes the flat number, block number, year of commencement. If the property is in single floor or multi floors, I was in single floor, and floor number, and the parking number of parking, and the undivided land share. It's a 260 square feet out of total land mass, and also we have verified the BESCOM number is BESCOM data fetched here. So and then we click save. In classification of the property, ecata entitlements based on. So there are multiple options like duly approved by BD, allotment by BDA, East Vastu, Form 9, MAR 19, and converted land with betterment paid. Do not have any of the above documents. Actually, I do not have any of the above documents. I select do not have any of the above document. Click save. Classification data saved. So documents for ecata. So I click continue here. Here there are some name mismatch in the given data and so we have option to select the reason for it. So we selected name mismatch. Once highlighted the reason, let's click save and forward. Data saved success. In EC number data, we need to enter our EC number here. We have already applied our latest EC. This is our latest EC. This is a EC number. I just copy that and come back and I paste it here. Click fetch EC details. Now our EC data is fetched. We can see the small window on the screen. This is the EC data, fetched data. So let's click validate and save EC. EC details are saved and add to the list. It's not applicable for me. In declaration, I check the boxes and I select verify your data. Please complete the e-sign, then only the application will be submitted to the BBMP for verification. Click OK. So here the e-sign option is there. Select e-sign and submit. So we just submitted our application, and so what you're seeing on the screen is the acknowledgement. So here is a download option at the you can notice my cursor. Click the download symbol so that our acknowledgement will be downloaded. The application is submitted, the process will take a week's time. So if you want to check our application status, you can log into BMP website status page, and can track your application status. We have shared this page link in the description. Please check it. Now let's check your application status. Here, search your application status. We must enter our EPAD number and click search status. The status is showing. The first row is showing case worker, second row is showing as a ARO, and third one is shows approved. It means that our application is approved now, so we can download our e-Khata. Download the BBMP e-Khata. We should log into BBMP ERC download page. We have shared this page in the description. Please check it. Here in property number, we should enter our 10-digit EPAD number and click search. Once we click search, our property description will display, which includes what number, what name, and the assessment number. And to download Kata, you should pay 125. So click on it. Here enter your name, mobile number, and click proceed to pay. Once you make the payment, so our e-Kata is password protected. The password is our 10-digit EPAD number. So enter my 10-digit EPAD number and click submit. Once you click submit, our e-Kata will open. So this is our e-Kata, and to download it, there is a download. Once you click on the download symbol, our e-Khata will be downloaded. You can notice at top right corner. This is our e-Khata. So this is how we can download our final e-Khata. This is how we can download our final e-Khata. Our e-Khata is first page consists of the property description such as the EPAD number, assessment, and the property address. Last page is consists of the issuing authority. The document is e-signed, so we can see the QR code. Is the last page. This is our last page of e-Khata. Yeah, this is how we can submit our e-Khata application and download our final e-Khata. Thank you for watching. My name is Jyoti Ram from PGN Property.